chopped up some birdie apples, just getting a dish that fits. So the dish I'm using. You can use a normal casserole round dish really thing. Yeah, these are the apples. They're cooking apples. Brambly they're called. The recipe anyway will be down below. I realized when I did this I should have used all the apples once I went to go eat them, as I used not enough and it wasn't great. So what you're going to do is wash all your apples and then start peeling them. You can use a knife or you can use a potato peeler, or the peeler thing, what I'm using. Once you've peeled all your apples, you're going to decore them and just type thick, big, long slices into your pie dish. Used about 3-4 apples. It turned out I should have just used all of them in the bag. So more apples the better, because they shrink when you cook them. So you know, more apples in your pie the better. A sharp knife and a chopping board and just cut around the core bit, and then just chop the slices into thick, long ways apple bits, and just put them in your pie. That's what I did, and I did with this all my apples. I'm just chopping off little green bits and the rest of the skin that I missed when I was peeling, and throw it into your pan and keep doing it in all your apples. You don't want them too thin and you don't want them super thick, but I don't recommend thin apples. So if you can make them chunky, the better. Chop them up and put them in. Pie dish filled with apples, just stick it in the fridge for a minute as a middle cooking dinner, and then get it out of the fridge. And I'm going to add my Demerara sugar, my brown sugar. I need 2 ounces, but the recipe will be down below. I did measure this with a jug, but I'm using the jug for gravy, so that's why it's in a pint glass, and just pour that all over. Yeah, so you want a lot more apple than this in your tin. And then I'm going to get grab my pastry. This is pie pastry. Got it in already made pastry from the supermarket for about 2-3 quid. But you might want to read each back of the packs before, because there's different kinds of pastry used for pies and scones, and not scones, but other savoury and sweet things. So just make sure you check it out. So you want to roll it out. Make sure you have plain flour on hand and a rolling pin. I find that without the plain flour, your rolling pin will stick to the pastry. So you want to roll it out long ways to cover your pie tin as much as you can. So you can roll it skinny or thick, it's entirely up to you. Just roll it out. Happy with the sides, you're going to put your pastry over your pie as gently as you can and as accurate as you can. Trying to get all of it on the top of the pie. So once you've done that, you might have to move it slightly. Once you've done that, get a sharp knife and cut around the edges. Once all the edges are chopped off, kind of like Play-Doh, you can hold it in together and just roll into a big ball and roll it out again. You can use this for decoration, and I use mine to go crisscross on top of my pie and around the edges, make them thicker. But it's entirely up to you. Do initials, you could do whatever you fancy with the pastry. I recommend a bit of water or egg on your pie once you are done the pastry, just to give it a golden shine and stuff like that. I didn't, so mine turned out, cooked and not shiny. But it's entirely up to you. I'm just going around the edges, making my edges thick, and then I'm going to go diagonal across with different sizes of pastry. Once you're happy, you can put it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at Fahrenheit 435 Fahrenheit. But you might want to Google that to see what it is, and this is the book I'm using. My pie on the side, just cooling down. Now I did try to make custard with this, but it did not go well. This is my custard, and I don't know how to make it. So it's me cutting into my pie. As I said, the fruit shrinks, so you need a lot more fruit than you think you do to put in your pie. But I did enjoy it. It's really tasty, and I'm glad that you like it. The recipe will be linked down below, and in the recipe I think it says a clove. I don't know if that means a clove of garlic or a clove of what, but I'm definitely not doing that. So thank you for watching my 1950s apple pie, and check out my other videos and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Thanks guys for watching. Comment, like, etc.